So good evening everybody, welcome to Lightning TV. Saturday night is hockey night here at the Milton Keynes Arena. It's Elite League action of course, and tonight's visitors to Milton Keynes are Omar Pasha and his Dundee Stars. Now, they sit mid-table right now. It's been really tight between these two teams as we've gone through the season. It was a win for Milton Keynes last time Dundee visited Milton Keynes, and it was a win on the road of course, just after Christmas, the first week of January. Let's see what happened tonight. It's always been tight between these two. Colleen taps his stick on the ice as Dundee now come back to full strength, and the man mounting at his marker comes down the ice, picks up the puck straight from the penalty box and goes over to the left-hand side, frees up Corcoran straight away, goes for a bit of escape. Good defensive work from Lightning there. Colleen was already spread and gaps were appearing. Bissonette just gives it over deep, and that's the first goal. And I think that's Jordan County who gets the first goal for Stars with 2:18 to go. Good work by Stars, goes straight back to full strength, and it's maximum pressure when they do that. Picks it up down deep, throws it in front, and once again just in front of the blue paint, and Jordan County, he's not going to miss from there. Once again, as always happens, an ex-Lightning player back to haunt his old team. Stars take the lead with 2:18 to go. Goes away that time on the stick of Glannon. 25 seconds remaining. Michael Fine now drops it to Wallace, just takes it around County. Shogren stretches over to his right-hand side. Suwan again. Time round, Mazanec just sees the puck skip between his legs. The last 5 seconds or so, and that action will pretty much end the first period as the buzzer goes. Pretty much end-to-end stuff, fast-paced first period here in the Milton Keynes Arena. As we go in for the break, it's Milton Keynes Lightning 0, Dundee Stars 1. And we get ready to start the second period here in the Milton Keynes Arena. Elite League action, of course, on a Saturday night. Cox that comes away with it, and Armstrong now over the far left-hand side for Lightning, just doing the defensive duties. Norris just goes back, with Lightning an opportunity to break a little bit more. Mazanec now through centre ice and gets the shot away! Took the rebound initially off the legs and then put it straight through low against Shogren. Martin Mazanec with the equalising goal for Lightning. Just under 2 minutes gone in the second, and it's one apiece. Great goal by the Lightning, number 10. Anderson and Fine down for the face-off. The players just getting tangled up. It was Kelsall, I think it was, took the tumble. Fine now. He's got Wallace in the middle if he needs him. Tim Wallace, great goal! Customary celebration from Tim Wallace. Michael Fine breaks down the right-hand side. Wallace goes for support. Great pass, tape to tape. Good forecheck in the first place. Fine with a cracking pass across. Tim Wallace, he's not going to miss from there. And as they say in Milton Keynes, it's a 2-1 game. 7:06 remaining in the second. Milton Keynes Lightning 2, Dundee Stars 1. Mazanec. Armstrong will just push it down into the corner. That'll be chased down by Shudra this time. Bissonette just lets that go under his stick. Almost sets off Jordan County. Griffiths all the way back to Mazanec again. Shudra, left-hand side. Idle coming around the back door and just going into the crease, providing the traffic. Idle again! And as it bubbles just in front, running Beale makes it 3-1. Milton Keynes Lightning 3, Dundee Stars 1. 6:34 to go in the second. Traffic in front of Shogren. just bobbled in front of him. It was Bidle that was there to pick it up. Wallace now. Norris almost got in his way. Just dumps it around. Fine. 35 seconds to go. Morbeck just bumped off the puck. Norris again. Plays a great possession game, David Norris. Once he's got the puck, he's very, very difficult to dispossess. Something likely to have missed for the last month or so when Norris has been injured, of course. We're into the last 20 seconds of the second period. Been a great second period for Lightning. 3 unanswered goals. Puck fired in again, that time from Mazinec. County just rides out the challenge. Last 3 seconds, Ricci in possession. And as the buzzer goes, it was Lightning's period. As they go in after 40 minutes, the score is Milton Keynes Lightning 3, Dundee Stars 1. Scores around the league as it stands at the moment. Belfast have beaten Guildford 4-0. Cardiff are level with Coventry, 4 apiece. Glasgow are beating Manchester 4-3. And Sheffield lead Nottingham 2-1. So as that stands at the moment in the, the standings, before the game's finished the way they are right now, Belfast will actually take top spot on goal difference. Dundee will drop down to 9th on 44 points. So Omar Pasha's men need to get something going in this third and final period. Didn't seem to be having any ill effects from that contact just a minute or so ago. Fine. Wallace. Good recycling again by Lightning. He'll drop it now for Suon. Wallace again. Norris goes to the high slot should he be needed. Drop around by Fine. Another shot comes in, and that time round it was Norris that caught some contact. He was complaining as well, but opportunity now for Dundee. They just creased through the 5-hole of Patrick Killeen. It was a break by Dundee right through the middle. And Stars get that 1 goal back. Patrick Killeen will want that one back. That'll be frustrating. It was hard that broke through. I beg your pardon, I think it might have been Corcoran actually. I do beg your pardon. All the way through. Great pass. Split the 2 Lightning defenders and straight through the 5-hole of Patrick Killeen. 14:51. It's a 1-goal game. Lightning 3. Dundee Stars 2. Sullivan switches sides again. Ricci down the right-hand side for Dundee. Armstrong will go with him into the corner. Opportunity now, and Dundee equalise! And it's Jordan County. Lightning couldn't get a stick on the park, it's thrown out front. And Jordan County is there to equalise. It's 3 apiece. 7:53 to go. Armstrong held up on the boards. Couldn't get a stick on it. Fine couldn't get anything on it either. Neither could Trevor Morbeck, and Jordan County just ghosting in on the blue paint. Just drops it in there. It's 3 apiece. Dundee right back into this game, of course. 7:53 to go. Net came off his moorings just very, very slightly. Markar now. He's got space. Mazinec. Good challenge by Mazinec. Good save by Killeen. 25 seconds to go. Grandstand finish here at the Milton Keynes Arena. Fine. Balajian couldn't get a stick on it, but it comes in again. And great save by Killeen, and just followed up on the resulting save to just close off his post. We're into the last 10 seconds. Suon. Looks like he'll just run the clock down. Last couple of seconds. That'll be the first point. That'll be a welcome point for Milton Keynes. Good battling performance. At the end of the 60 minutes is Milton Keynes Lightning 3, Dundee Stars 3. And now we go into 5 minutes of sudden death overtime. And overtime meetings this season, of course, has only been the one. Lightning came out on top up in Dundee at the start of the year. Four seconds to go. And And then we go to penalty shots. And a shot comes in, goes high, and the buzzer goes at the end of overtime, and we go to penalties. So first penalty coming up against Sugar, and it's Michael Fine. Picks up the puck centre ice. Goes one way, goes wide in the other. Great poke check from Sodron. Aggressive net minding from the Dundee netminder. Patrick Killeen goes to his goal. And it's Markart who will take the first penalty for Dundee. Matt Markart, number 37, of course. 30 points on the season so far. Goes out to the right-hand side. Killeen waits. Markart shoots to the right-hand side. Shogren goes back into his goal. And coming off the bench is Nelson Armstrong. Armstrong played 37 games so far for Lightning in the Elite League, 22 points this season. Goes off to the left-hand side, bit more speed from Armstrong, goes backhand. Shogren just grabs that in his glove, great save. Corcoran now comes off the bench for Dundee. Killeen takes his place in the goal at the Lightning changing room end, just in front of the flags on block 10. Corcoran direct, full pace, straight into the left pad of Killeen. Tim Wallace now comes off the bench. Shogren goes back into his goal. Over 100 games in the National Hockey League, of course. Tim Wallace, depending on what stats, this is his 100th Elite League game. Straight into the pads on Shogren, he bows his head, he'll be frustrated with that. Opportunity now for Stars to win it. Lundvald comes off the bench, number 10 for Dundee Stars. He goes with a little bit of pace, goes over to the right hand side, switches side, goes in, hits it, slap shot, and Killeen saves that. Balazion now. Nerves jangling all the way through the Milton Keynes Arena. Robbie Balazion goes straight through, final! Robbie Balazion! There's the penalty, but look who's coming next for Dundee Stars. The former fans' favourite, Jordan County, and here he comes. Boos ringing out, bit unfair. Picks it up, goes all the way through, Killeen projects it! Andreas Valdix now. Valdix goes out to his right-hand side. Shogren covers, Valdix goes low! And Milton Keynes Lightning get their first couple of points for some time. Andreas Valdix, sure as always, goes in, digs once, and just slots it past. That was one great game to watch. 2 points on penalties. Both teams rightly shake hands. Great game to watch tonight. And don't forget, if you're a Lightning fan, you're watching tonight, it's next Sunday night is the home game, 5:15 face-off. It's a double header against Cardiff Devils next weekend. Away on the Saturday, home here at the Milton Keynes Arena on Sunday night. 5:15 face-off. Lightning TV will bring you all the action. Tim, earlier on this week, you called for the guys to give you a team performance, and that tonight was pretty much it.
It was. We had Obviously, Patrick played solid for us again, and good first, really good second. I really like our second period. I thought it was the feeling of confidence that I felt that everybody had. It almost felt like weight was off our shoulders in the second. Everybody was in their right position. We were making plays up the middle, which I've been telling them to do that for months. Now we're making good passes up the middle in the second. Third, they came out hard. You got to expect it. We didn't give them much, just two mistakes, and it was in the back of our net. But the good thing about tonight is, the attitude on the bench that's all right. We're going to win this game. It wasn't a negative slouch atmosphere, and that's all you can wish for, and especially with the way things have been going. So it's a big win for us.
Yeah, there was just, with exception to that period of just a few minutes when Dundee got themselves back into it. The guys, you're all out there playing with. You were starting to look like you were enjoying yourselves again.
Yeah, that's hard to do, especially the way things have been going. But I just before the game, I just wanted everybody to obviously work hard, but to try to have fun. And it's like I said, it's hard with the way things have been going, but as long as everybody's on the same page, it makes when you work hard a lot easier. I think in the past we've been working hard, but if someone's in the wrong spot, then you got to work double as hard to make up for it. Then we're back in the defensive zone. But if everybody's in the right position, doing their job and working together, it's fun hard work. It's in the offensive zone. We're wearing them down instead of chasing around in the defensive zone. So it was a big win for us.
Special mention tonight because you're obviously missing George Golovkov. He's away on international duty with Latvia. But have you potentially found a new right winger by the name of James Griffin?
Yeah, I mean he plays good. He plays hard. That's exactly what we need and what we want. It just it's contagious. It proves to the guys that it's not that hard to chip it in, work your butt off, and get the puck back and get a hit. That needs to be our identity. And James did that. He does that. I had him last game a few shifts at forward. He had a great period, so he played forward all week. Got used to it, asked me a lot of questions, but he had a great game tonight.
There was obviously an announcement during the week where the owners were saying that, you're not going to sign any more players for this season. The eyes are kind of onto next season now and building for next season. And they said that they're in advanced talks with yourself, obviously, and they've always got that one eye in. And I guess the biggest worry for a lot of people was, are you now going to switch off between now and the end of the season? And I think tonight you answered that in spades. You're not going to turn off. You're going to keep playing.
No, we're hockey players. Obviously it's tough. It's just the situation we're in, and you're here. You're gonna finish it out and work hard. That's just kind of should be human nature. Everybody's different, but we did prove it tonight that if these fans are coming to watch us, we're gonna work our butt off to get a win, and we proved that tonight. Brilliant.
Well, thanks very much, Tim. Do appreciate it. I know you guys have got a few days off now. Tough doubleheader next weekend against Cardiff, but you're gonna relax for a few days.
Yeah, we'll relax. It's a lot better to end with a win when we're relaxing. But we'll be ready to go against Cardiff.
Brilliant. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks a lot.
Omar, you come on a road trip like that. You obviously take the lead in the first and then claw it back in the third and take it all the way to the penalties. Tight games like that, especially when you're clawing around for playoff places, unsettles you a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was. We had a good first period. I thought we came out pretty strong for a road game. We were able to create chances and play well defensively, and we got away from that in the second, and they got a nice bounce on the first one. Our shot blocked, and then went right to the guy. And then the second and third goal, that was, mental mistakes. But, I don't think the second period we were as good as the first and third, and I thought the third period was our best period again. But we do need to play a more consistent 60 minutes, and if we did that tonight, it would be possibly a different result after the 60 minutes.
It's been even against both these teams all the way through the season. They've always been such tight games, and you see such a difference. I mean, Jordan County tonight played absolutely brilliantly.
Yeah, he did, and I thought every time we played MK, it's really tight games. So, but we've been playing tight games against the top teams in the league, and then MK is the bottom team, and we play tight games. But I mean, listen. I've said it a million times about this place. It's a tough place to come in. It's a long road trip, and and they're not I mean, yes, they're bottom, but they're not a bad team, and I thought they played well. But we did make some mistakes in the second that we had to crawl ourselves back in the third. And listen, we had some grade A chances, and went a bit wide or hit the post. Our goalie made a great save, so we were, I think, a bit unfortunate in the third not to get more. But listen, we get a point and we'll move on to tomorrow.
And it is, like I said, it is a complete dogfight now. Everything, fifth place and below. Those last three playoff places covered by a matter of 2-3 points. So you're scrapping for every single game now.
Yeah, we are. And, a point is better than none. So tonight we take that, although we are disappointed. It can't really get too low. We got 2 huge games coming against Glasgow. We'll take the positives. We'll build on the positives. And, it is a dog race till the end. So we're still in the mix. They're very right there. I don't know the other results tonight. But if we do our business, we should be able to make it in the top 8.
Brilliant. Well, Omar, as always, thanks for taking the time to chat to us. Have yourself a safe journey back and all the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you.